Grand Rising. Y'all, it's me. As you guys know, last night was a new moon. And actually, guys, don't get it twisted. It's still in effect. Don't think that just the day of is when you need to really be getting with yourself or doing the work that you need to be doing just on the day of. It's always taking effect before and after those days. And I'm going to say at least 3 days before and 3 days after to continue what I'm going to call your special work, the things that you really, really want to bring into play, manifest, and just make it happen. Work your magic. Don't stop. Don't just do it on the day of. Guys, I'm going to tell you, last night I slept so wonderfully well. I didn't do a spiritual bath or a cleansing bath. I did a shower. And when I tell you, I felt like every worry from the day and the days before and anything that came across me was just washed away down that drain. I visualized everything that was on my mind that was worrying me and different things like that, and all of the stress and all of the negative energies. I just visualized it all going down my body and down the drain. I completely washed my body in the Himalayan pink salt. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh my gosh, I felt so good. I still feel wonderful. So guys, if you are in one of those moments where you don't have the time, or I'll say the energy, to do the spiritual bath and set up, remember you can always do a shower, a cleansing shower on the nights of certain rituals and different things like that, especially if you are following the different moon cycles and things like that. So just remember that as well. But I feel so great, you guys. I slept so well, so peaceful. I had some dreams that I did write down right away when I woke up in regards to what they were about, because it's one, we do have more than one dream during the night. It's one in particular that really stuck out, and I really need to get with that and, concentrate on that and find out what's up with that. Even if I don't find out today, I know eventually the meaning or the message will come through of what that dream was about. But guys, I feel great. I still have my candles and everything burning. I'm getting ready to get up and light some more incense and everything. Guys, I cleansed the house with sage. It feels so peaceful. The energies, the feeling, it's around is just so freaking wonderful. I'm still in my bed, but I am getting ready to get up because I got a lot to do today. A lot to do today. So I'm getting ready to get up, and I'm going to throw on some clothes and make my day happen. But the altars, your altars, guys, set them up. I'm going to tell you all, your ancestor altar is the real deal. That is really where you need to start. Even if you choose to do an ancestor altar along with another different type of altar, I'm going to say this: your focal point should be on your ancestor altar first and foremost, because that is one amazing thing. As a matter of fact, during the night, during this one particular dream I was having, I was awakened because I heard something. It wasn't nothing scary. I'm not going to try to spook you guys out, because it's really nothing spooky about it or anything. It's just really what I would call unfamiliar, because we've been so asleep for so long. But during that dream, I was woken up with three distinct knocks like knocking on the door or wall or whatever, window. And I was woken up by that, and right away my thoughts and my energies was directed towards where my altar is, because that's where it sounded like the sound came from. And so I looked, and I just, I didn't, because it didn't scare me. It didn't scare me at all. I looked, and, I'm watching the candles burn, and I see the candles burn, and I'm paying attention, especially to the way the candles are burning and things like that. But that's something else you can get into, or I'll get into later. But, you know, it was just a wonderful feeling. I looked and I actually smiled at the altar or in that direction when it happened. So then I said, well, let me get up and use the bathroom. And every time I have a habit of getting up to use the bathroom, I always have a habit of looking at my phone to see what time it is, and it was 3:33. It was 3:33. So I smiled again, and I simply just said, thank you. I just said, thank you. That's all I did. I just said, thank you. You know, you have to learn how to appreciate the energies that's going on and happening for you and everything like that. You have to learn how to appreciate that and make sure you're appreciating the things that you have the pleasure of appreciating. You have to make sure of that. And so, you know, I am going to let the particular candles that I have burning right now, because I burned candles throughout the entire night. Well, I'm always burning candles, but these particular candles, I did specialness to them, and so I'm going to have those burn out completely, um, and then I'll move on from there and things like that. Guys, if you're watching this video, don't forget to subscribe and also hit on the bell, and things like that. Now, I do consider myself a newbie to my awakening, my spiritual awareness, and I am definitely still learning as I go, because at first I was going to hop on here like right away, but I said no, let me do some investigating and looking up and making sure this is right for me, because you know, getting into something that you're not going to dedicate yourself to is just really another thing that you're going to just like look over and all of that, because everything, guys, that we do takes work, and you have to realize that. But I feel wonderful, so I'm going to get up and I'm going to make the bed and wash up and get dressed and go and run my errands. But I know that was a meaning and that was a message, the 3 knocks, and then to realize that it was 3:33 in the morning on a new moon, coming from the um, area of where I have my ancestor altar. And I feel great, guys. It's a wonderful feeling. Again, I do recommend, even though I'm a newbie, everything that I have looked into and researched, this really, this, this lesson stood out the most, that when you first start your spiritual journey or your awakening, or, you know, whatever it is that you want to call it, what stood out the most for me was to start your ancestor altar first. You know, get closer with your spiritual guides, your ancestors, both known and unknown, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful. I'm not going to sit and lie. I did not start with that. I did not. I started with something else, and I do still have that altar or respect. Um, but things has really, really changed when I started my ancestor altar. Guys, it's wonderful. Don't knock it. Like I said in a previous video, all churches and mosques and different things like that, whatever, temples, they all have altars in them. So you should not knock it or say someone is crazy, or, you know, worshiping the devil, or it is satanic or anything, until you look inside and really think about what it is that you're saying, and know that the things that you are 9 times out of 10 following, Christianity or whatever, they all have altars and symbolisms and pictures and different things like that. It's the same difference. The only thing is you are doing it for yourself and in your home to improve on you. So don't get it twisted and don't get it misconcepted and, you know, thrown off and think that it's wrong and things like that, because it's not. A lot of people will not agree with you. A lot of people will like want to stay away from you because they feel like you're doing something wrong, but that's fine, because those type of people you probably want away from you anyways. Remember, it's so very important to keep your environment, your atmosphere, in your circle around you full of light, full of positive energy, higher energy, and people that's like on the same path as you. That's so very, very important. I just want to say that, guys. I'm going to get up and get my day going, guys. Bye.